is the zero-based budgeting method, which means once you get your income, you need to spread it out of this table in a way that makes no money left out of it, which means this 4,000 need to be all allocated, every single dollar in this 4,000 needs to be allocated in every single section here. So for example, you've got the essentials, you write down all your essentials, and you need to write down also the price for each one, and then you need to write down the total. After you add all this total, it needs to equal your income. Now, if you want to do that on the digital budget planner, you simply have to organize it in this way. So you put down your salary and you put down, for example, it's 4,000. And here it's going to give you basically just a visualization of what's going on. So that's your goal and that's your actual. So the goal, for example, here is only for those who do not have a fixed salary. Let's say, for example, you've got your freelancer, your part-time worker or something. So you don't know exactly what's your goal. So you just need to write down and you see approximately how much you got. Then you move on to your expenses and you need to list down all your expenses, which are already going to be listed from the category section. So after you see them all listed in the expenses table, you simply need to write down how much each one costs. So for example, here we've got the rent 1,200, you got utility 200, you got gym 50. So you can simply just list them all here, and then here you got the monthly expenses breakdown. So you can see that, for example, a huge part of the expenses is going to the housing rent, and you've got the red section, for example, the utilities and so on and so forth. You also can see that 66% of your income, which was the 4,000, is going to your expenses. Now, moving on to the debt payments. Let's say, for example, you've got 3 different debts. You've got the car credit card, you've got the car loan, you've got student loan. Each section, you simply need to write down the minimum payment that you need to make every single month for that specific debt. So for example, the credit card is 300, the car loan is 250, student loan is 200. You can see here, for example, how is everything broke down. Finally, you've got the savings. The point here is that, as we said earlier, every single dollar on that 4,000, it needs to be assigned to a specific job. So here, for example, you can see that you've got $0 left. But let's say, for example, on your savings, you only got 400 rather than 500. You can see on the top that you still have 100 left to allocate, which is a very crucial step that needs to be done. So you need to make sure that every single dollar has been assigned to a specific job to do. So here you've got 600, and if you come back here, now you've got $0 left. And by that, the first step has been successfully done.